What up, cuz? What's up? Got Brick, my brother Brick, Maurice here today, and my cousin Kendall.
What's up? What's up?
You want to go and tell your Instagram? What's the Instagram?
I forgot my Instagram, boy. Can't put me on the spot like that.
Mine's is swaggy_Prince.
I ain't know I asked Maurice yet.
The model. But anyways,
Swaggy_.
mine's OG_King_.
And Kendall, you want to go ahead and give yours again? They should already know it by now.
Instagram, for those who don't know, is at KingCall86. You know, King shit. You know.
Yeah. On this episode, we're gonna talk about top 5 rappers of all time and top 5 rappers that influence you when you small and influence you right now, going through your daily life. And how we gonna do it? Y'all want to go ahead and give y'all top 5 now, or y'all want to how y'all want to do it? Why y'all laughing at me for?
You want everybody want to do 5 first?
Yeah, we can do the top 5, like not top 5 that most people say your personal top 5. I can go first. Y'all want me to?
You go first.
All right, my top 5 personally is number 1. No, I'm gonna start with number 5. Number 5 is gonna be Boosie. I got on him late, but we're gonna go. Well, I'm gonna cover that later on in this episode. Number 4, Jeezy. All right, number 3. All right, listen. Fuck, what I got going on. Number 3. No, number 5 is Nas. I had it in my notes. It's on the iPhone.
So we're starting over.
Number 5 is Nas. Number 4 is Boosie. Number 3, Jeezy. Number 2, Tupac. I ain't know I was gonna do that. Number 1, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Lil Wayne.
Man, we all do that.
Nah, it was gonna be Tupac number 1, then Lil Wayne number 2. But that's the whole point of us having this conversation, because I'm gonna explain myself. All right,
I'm with that.
Maurice, go ahead.
Alright. My top 5. I don't have an order.
Okay, that's good.
When I bring
About 5 times.
it's LL Cool J.
Okay,
Yeah, Ice Cube.
okay,
You got Snoop Dogg.
okay,
You got Biggie.
okay,
And you got Tupac.
okay. That's solid. That's solid.
That's a whole gang of shooters.
Yeah. All right, Britt.
Well, I am a younger generation.
Yes, you is.
Shut up, boy. So, first and foremost, my number 1 is you.
Okay.
My number 5. I gotta say number 5. No, I'm gonna give number 2 Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Hmm. 3. Alright, my number 3, Ted.
Tit. That's young. But he said tit. You heard him?
Yeah.
Number 4.
Jay-Z.
Okay. And what's your 5?
My 5 is my personal schooling.
He said schooling.
Okay.
And that's another we're gonna have it on this episode is the age difference.
Yeah.
Age difference. All right, Kendall, what's your top 5?
Alright, my top 5 now. Does mine have to be in any particular order?
Nah, it don't have to be in no particular order.
Alright. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of hard for me to rank mine, but my top 5, I'm gonna start off with Tupac.
Oh.
They don't go in no particular order. I got Tupac on there. I got Lil Wayne, of course, and Comedian now. I got Comedian on there.
Okay.
Comedian, there's no swinging the bowls.
Okay.
I got Drake now. And this one, I know it's a group, and then we're going to talk about that in our next episode. We're going to have an episode with top 5 groups, but I got to put Outkast in this thing, man.
Woo!
I got to put Outkast, and I know it's 2 people, but I got to put Outkast in there. So I got Tupac, Chameleon, Lil Wayne, Drake, and
Outkast. Woo! Woo! That one good. There. Forgot about Outkast. Okay.
That's it. We doing, y'all saying greatest rappers, ain't it?
No, yeah, your top 5 greatest rappers of all time.
My top 5, yeah.
Is what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
I got a 100,000 here now.
Okay. Now the top 5 question. Now the next question, what I'm gonna say. All right. Tupac and Biggie. He think because they died early on top, kind of mess everybody else up as far as nobody's not gonna put them in there. Most people not gonna put them in there. Not gonna beat them in top 5 because they died so early on top of the game. And included with that question is, if they were living today, would they still be top 5?
To me, if they were still here, it would just, it would cement them even more because, man, you think about it, like those guys, Tupac, I like Biggie, I know we live on the East Coast, but I just always rock with Tupac, and like the way that he wrote his song, like from like a poetry aspect, man was a poet. You think about all the rappers that are poets, like a Kendrick Lamar, and all the guys that follow him that like are real good at poetry. Those guys, that's where they got it from, like taking an art, as far as poetry goes, and turning it into lyrics and turning it into beautiful songs. To me, it's working in today's rap game because you see what Kendrick Lamar is doing. So Tupac would have been, they would have put him like even in a higher stratosphere. Like to me, Tupac and Biggie, and they still been here today. I think eventually they would have went back to working with each other. They would have eventually still be, and it would have put them so high up that you couldn't even put them in your top 5 because it wouldn't even be fair. Like they'd have to just be like they would be above the top 5. They would just be like, it's just them two. So you gotta come up with a whole different 5 in my opinion.
Okay. What you think about that, Marty? You want me to ask the question again?
Yeah.
Alright, the question was, with Tupac and Biggie died on top of the rap game, it kind of hindered everybody else as far as, it just say, it don't matter how good, like for instance, it don't matter how good Kendrick Lamar is, right? Most people not gonna never put them ahead of Tupac and Biggie because they died so early on top. It kind of messed everybody else up. And included with that question, if Tupac and Biggie were still here, would they still be top 5 in your top 5?
I think Tupac and Biggie would be in the top 5 because when they was in the game, they had their own lane. And I don't think there's really too many nowadays that can compete with them unless you're like a J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar or Drake type. But the other ones, I don't think they, because they, like Snoop Dogg once said, it was a bar. Each bar had somebody on there. Snoop said he was already over the bar. He said Biggie and Tupac was even over him over the bar because they each had their own lane and wasn't nobody stepping over that. So I think they had to sacrifice so other people would get big.
And like Tupac, well, I kind of compare him to Wayne as far as work ethic too. Because Snoop Dogg said how many songs Tupac did in a day. Like you only see certain people with a work ethic like that, and 9 times out of 10 people with a work ethic like that always be in the top always be at the top. Because that's how I put Wayne up there with Tupac with them, because it don't matter. It's like, what's a good?
It's work ethic.
It's like Lil Wayne versus, who's another good artist? No, I'm gonna put it like this. It's like a Nas. Nah, I ain't gonna put that in. Well, I'm gonna go and say it might be a bad analogy, but that's on top of my head. It's like a Nas and DMX. Like DMX is, if he had a work ethic, it's like a Nas and one on drugs, he would be easily in somebody top 5. He's in people top 10. He's in some. He be in a lot of people top 5, but not most people. He in the, like top 10 because of the work ethic. He had work ethic, but it's not one consistent. You get what I'm saying? I'm probably not explaining what I'm trying to explain, but trying to say.
You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job on it. You know, but
Oh, you go ahead.
basically, if DMX had the work ethic like a Nas, like a Tupac, like a Lil Wayne,
Mm.
we will be talking about DMX, because you hear the stories you heard way back when Jay-Z and DMX used to freestyle, and like how DMX used to come with straight bars, you know what I mean? So like he had that work ethic, and we're doing all that extracurricular stuff, then we be talking about DMX. And the crazy thing about it is we still talking about DMX as one of the even though he didn't have that work ethic like Lil Wayne. So you can just imagine, like, if he had that work ethic like them, he definitely be up there. So no, that's a good analogy. That's a perfect analogy. So I like that.
Now, Britt, what you think about it? You want to ask your question again, or you got?
Yeah, ask it one more time.
The Tupac and Biggie, since they died while they was on top, right? Do it hinder the rest of the rappers? Nobody not gonna look at them as beating Tupac and Biggie because Tupac and Biggie died on top. And included with that question is, if Tupac and Biggie was here today, would they still be, even though Tupac's not in yours, Biggie in yours, would he still be top 5, even if he's within this generation too? What you think about that?
When you say within this generation, what you mean still making music?
I should never say, but yeah, still making music, still being people top 5 today if Biggie was still living.
Yeah, they'll still be in the top 5. Lil Wayne will be 3, but they'll still be 1 and 2. Biggie, lyrical wise, it was just all there. Couldn't nobody stop that. Tupac had lyrics. He could tell the story. He could tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the next question is, you finished? My bad.
Can't nobody pass that level, because they was ahead of their time back then. They still ahead of their time right now.
And our next question is, which I know, but I still want to ask. Region, age plays a part of most people's top 5. Do you think so, Kim?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, well, I was looking more towards age, region-wise, like I'm gonna keep it real with you. I fuck with Snoop Dogg, Tupac, well, most of the guys on the East Coast. And I locked it down rap, I got Outkast, but being as though we're on the East Side, I kind of really fool with too many New York rappers. Now, if we had to think like our top 10, I know this guy went on such a good look, we had to sit on top 10. I would have doing guys like Jada Kidd, Styles P, a lot of New York rappers. So, I got a lot of East Coast guys in my top 10. I know we're talking about top 5, but definitely age group, because you see like some of the rappers that break name, a lot of people our age don't kind of really know those guys. Difference in our top 5 picks, you know what I'm saying? Especially like when I threw in, Chameleon now, like a Outkast, you know what I'm saying? And, we got a little new school in there, I got Drake, and Drake been rocking for a while, but he's that new school. So yeah, I most definitely think that age, and region, because you know I'm not really at home. I don't rock with the east side just because I've been moving. I just more with the west side.
So that's like with me as far as region, like most people as far as top rappers, because you hear like the South and other regions get on the late. You might hear a little bit of Midwestern cities as far as a good name, Boosie. Like I got on Boosie late. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if you remember during the mixtape era. It was like even though they won't face off each other, but they made mixtape like Wayne versus Boosie and stuff like that. And I was listening nothing but Wayne at the time. I got on Boosie when he went to prison. Like I knew Boosie, but I wasn't no bandwagon. Like I got on Boosie when he went to prison and started listening to a lot of his music, like music that I didn't know nothing about, and I started to become a fan of it. And that's why I bring up as far as region too. Like you ask people from the South, more time they say that their favorite rapper is Boosie. But as far as West Coast, you don't hear that, and you know definitely East Coast ain't gonna say that because the East Coast they name rappers that some of you won't even know unless you know the hip hop history. But that's deep in that New York roots as far as rappers and stuff like that. But that like that comes into region as far as that. I know you're saying like most like top two region probably don't matter as much, but when you go down to like 3, 4, and 5, like regions, because some people like on West Coast they'll stick like Ice Cube, which I think Ice Cube is a legit top 5, and he most of the underrated rappers of all time. Like Ice Cube, everybody knows Snoop, just and like Drake, and like East Coast, you hear a lot of East Coast rappers say Big L. I don't know too much about Big L. Yeah, recipe. I don't know too much about Big L. I heard Cameron talk about it, but it's like a regional thing too. As for I ain't gonna say but like an East Coast thing too. You get what I'm saying? Now you ask somebody from Miami, they probably give you I ain't gonna say local, but they probably give you a Miami person and stuff like that.
Like Trina.
Mm-hmm. What y'all think about the regional thing? You think they have an effect on people's top 5?
Yeah, because my homeboy over there in Pennsylvania, most of everybody over there fuck with me. Or it's like Jada Kids. Or it's like, who else? There's a whole bunch of rappers from up there. But it's just, what can I say? How can I say this more? What?
But basically just like we just said, just a regional thing. What you think, Maurice?
Like Boosie said, he just found out not too long ago that he big over there in Alaska.
Yeah.
Big in Alaska, out of all places in Alaska.
And what hurt Lil Boosie too, he actually kind of went to prison, and it's kind of his prime years too, as far as people recognition wise. Because people in the South already knew who he was, but recognition wise, everywhere else, he actually went to prison in his prime. It kind of hurt him a little bit and stuff too. Okay. All right. The next question is gonna be, what rappers have effect on your life as a kid? You want to go first, Kim?
No, we're gonna let Maurice got him off for sure. We're gonna let Brick. Never mind.
I go.
You go, Mario. Go, Mario.
You know I'm gonna say Tupac anyway.
Okay.
Just because his mind said how much he respected women, treated women with respect. Don't do nothing to a woman you want another man to do to your mama or your sister or your female cousin.
Okay.
So definitely Tupac. And he always said like, stay true to yourself. Realize.
Okay. Britt?
How many rappers? How many rappers got name?
Oh no, you don't got to. It's just your rapper that influenced you as a kid.
For one, Andre 3000. Or let me just say Outkast as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Gucci.
Okay.
Man.
Oh, for sure.
real shit for real.
That
When I was young.
You still young, but go ahead.
Hush, boy. I'm talking about when I was growing up young.
Uh-huh.
That's all I really listened to.
Now, what influenced me was I got these rappers on my mind, groups, but I'm trying to think of something else. Like, of course, Tupac, because we grew up on Tupac. I'm just saying like this. Of course, Tupac, like Chris, your brother Chris McCall. Shout out to Chris. Like, he used to keep us all the time. He used to stay with us all the time before Kim came up there. So Chris put us on, of course, Tupac, DMX, and Bone Thugs and Harmony. So they have a big effect on our life as we were small and stuff. Cause that's all we would listen to. And shout out to Chris. That was our music. What's the word I'm trying to find? Our music taste was our music taste came from Chris in the beginning with. Then I go on as we got a little older and used to come over our house and we used to spend a lot of time as cousins. You and Tim put me on Dipset when y'all had the CD.
Swisher House.
Shout out Cameron, Jim Jones, Dipset.
And Kim personally put us on the whole Houston scene because he started out with
Chop the Screw.
Chop the Screw, Kim,
Chameleon there.
Chameleon there, Power Wall, all them. He put me on the old mixtapes. And they gonna build a whole nother episode with itself. Like the influence of Houston music within the whole music. Everybody talk about Atlanta, Louisiana. You don't hardly hear nobody talk about the Houston influence. But they gonna build another episode, like the whole Houston scene. Slim Thug, you can go on. Chameleon there, Power Wall, 50 Twin? 50 Twin. Zero. Cause Zero is actually in my listen to category right now. As far as what I listen to all the time. Zero.
We need to do. You know what we need to do one day, sure?
What?
We need to do Detroit rappers.
Yeah, we can do Detroit.
That's a good one right there.
Now, what influenced you, Kendall?
Well, you know, Tupac Universal, so you know that that doesn't really need to be said. We already know. For me, it was a lot of Outkast. Lil Wayne for sure.
Mm.
But to me, it was the H-Town scene. I was on that heavy, man. Shout out to my boy Tremont. Screw, we call him Screw.
Mm.
One of the first guys that I ever heard that was bumping Screw. He was bumping Screw before people around here even knew about Screw. And to me, I could be wrong, but to me, I came behind him. I'm just like, you know, for the people my age, I was banging that Screw coming down when I hit that East Central that blue.
I remember that.
When I walk outside and see I had an ocean front view, you know what I'm saying? So, man, being on that H-Town scene, comedian, everything chopped. I'm talking about all the songs that was out. I listened to it, but I haven't screwed, and I'll never forget out going down the block. TM, he told me there, and people, you know, I be trying to hear, people be looking like, man, what that is? That's my favorite song, but it's really slow. I'm like, yeah, that's that chopped screw. So, listening to them guys, like you said, Bizarre Comedian, Paul Wall, Mike 5,000 Watts, OG Rossi, Wrecking Y'all, all those boys, man. I'm talking about all those guys, and I still listen to Screw to this day. Matter of fact, we're going off subject a little bit, but that Juicy Slide.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to that Chocolate Screw. I'm still listening to Chocolate Screw. Y'all remember when I used to come to y'all house? Y'all would hear me coming before I pulled up. You know what I'm saying? I had them M115s in the trunk, and I'm coming through the bumping number Screw. So, so to finally answer your question, it was Screw for sure, because it just made me sit back, relax, and ride. You know what I'm saying? When you that chocolate.
Okay. Now, what rappers influence what you got going on today? No, I'm Mexican. Then y'all can go.
Really and truly. Listen to
Bless you.
These days, I'm listening to a lot of young beauty, but I ain't out here trying to. Drake, to be real, which is the one that that's like an influence because his music expands over different scenes. He can give you that love music. He can give you that three bangers. He can give you, as you can see, give you dance music. So I fuck with him because he's for the culture. You know what I'm saying? So like he's the influence. Now him and Lil Wayne's still doing this thing. So you know what I'm saying? Just a shout out to him.
Yeah. What about you, Britt?
Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates, Scooter. Like I said before, Scooter still doing his thing. Still Gucci. That's pretty much about it right there.
Okay. What about you, Maurice?
I say like Drake. Now I gotta put the baby in there.
Okay. Shout out the baby.
Not too many people
Yeah.
want to say that, but I'm gonna say the baby. Let's see. I already said Drake. See who else new I listen to nowadays. Not too many.
You a little bit more. Rapper though.
Wrong thing. Another one, Jonah Lucas.
Ooh, yeah.
People don't know about him.
He should be bigger than what he is now.
Very underrated.
Very underrated. Mm-hmm. What you were saying, Britt, before Mario talk? You added somebody else.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Future.
Okay.
Future just diverse.
Yeah.
And who else I said? I said somebody.
Lil Baby.
Yeah, Lil Baby. That's who it was, Lil Baby.
Okay. Shout out Lil Baby.
I listen to a whole bunch of Lil Baby.
Okay. Now with me, it's a lot of rappers that influence me. I take bits and pieces and stuff like that. As far as like grown music, a lot of Nas and Jay-Z, they talking. I listen to their old shit too, but now they talking real life issues and they talking money moves and stuff that you can learn from. Okay. Kevin Gates and Zero, I like Zero. He started talking. Shout out Zero. He talking. They don't mind showing their feelings, and nobody is not looking as far as no feminine and stuff like it. They just manly, but they don't mind showing their feelings. Especially like Kevin Gates, like he don't mind showing his love for his women and stuff, which I think it changed the game too because you see a lot of couples, which is a good thing in rap. Because they'll show the young kids like it's okay to have a girl that's down for you and stuff like that.
Everybody that's married, they popping out and they in the scenes being with the ring on.
It's not a shame to notice that because it might still be like that now. It's a time that some rappers they want to let the world know. I understand one part too. You don't want nobody in your business, but don't want to let the world know you had a significant other because it might affect your sales too and stuff like that. Back to what I'm saying. My other rapper is, of course, Wayne. Like me and Wayne, personality is totally different. But what I take from Wayne is confidence, dedication to doing what you do, and be the best at what you do. And that can go within anything you put your mind to, or what career you going to. Try to be the best. Change the game. Influence others and stuff like that. That's what I take from take for Lil Wayne and stuff like that, confidence and stuff. You gotta have confidence in what you do and stuff like that. And you know, at a point in time, like in your life, you know, you're gonna have to grow up and put everything on your back and carry it. That's what Lil Wayne did with Cash Money at a certain time. You know, he had to put it on his back and carry it. And look what he did now. What you were saying, Ken?
No, I was just piggybacking on what you were saying. Side note, real quick, the mixtape game. I know that's another episode, but while we label that, I mean, me personally, I label Lil Wayne is the mixtape king. Or right behind him, if not tied with him, is Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
And
I'm the same.
I can name some of his mixtapes like Movie, Will Chamberlain 1, 2, and 3. But you know what I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about, I love this song called Colors and A Lot. But you know what I'm talking about, man.
I know every song.
Too hard, and I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, before, I would say Gucci before, until Lil Wayne came through and started killing with the dedication and the DJ. You know what I'm saying? They came through and put it down. So, you know, but to me, it's like 1 A and 1 B with Lil Wayne and Gucci on that mixtapes.
Right behind them two is Future.
Yeah, you gotta put them up there. Britt said right behind them two is Future. And most people's opinion, not my opinion, but most people's opinion, yeah, on stuff like that. Okay. I'm gonna keep this conversation going. I'm gonna tell you my top 5 again. I'm gonna tell you why they're in my top 5.
Okay.
Alright. I said number 5 was Nas. And to be honest with you, I got on Nas late. I know Nas when him and Jay-Z were going at it. I know that song. Not that song, but know Nas with that the little. But like we said earlier, as little kids, we knew them, but we really weren't listen. They weren't in our playlist at the time, like Nas, Jay-Z, and all them, because it's more of a regional thing. We listen to a lot of Southern artists because that's where we're from, and most people in that region, until they get a little older or somebody cousin influenced them on a certain rapper, that's when they start looking into him more and stuff like that. But as far as Nas, like I listen to some Nas stuff like I'm like, I see why he in most people top 3 and stuff like that. Wordplay, flow. Only thing I can say bad about him, I heard him DJ Vlad. He was saying it. His beat selection, and I started thinking about it. His beat selection was kind of off a little bit.
That messed a lot of rappers up. Just bad beats.
But that tell you how good of a rapper he is. Put them people top 5, even with the beat selection. Cause I heard that song with him and DJ not Vlad, DJ Khaled. He killed that shit. I forgot what song it was. I think that was over in Jamaica. They had the video and everything. I forgot that song. While he looking at that, my number 4 was I said Boosie. That's another rapper I got on late. I knew the famous songs like Set It Off and all the other songs, but like a rapper, before I start giving an opinion on a rapper, I go down his catalog. And I start listening to his catalog. I'm like, man, he be spitting. He tell you he not the lyrical. He just spit what he been going through and stuff like that. And when he be spitting, it's just like the best rappers. He'll tell you a story of what's going on. And I started listening to it, and I became a big fan when he was in prison. Then he got out of prison and stuff. You know, he's sitting on Instagram and stuff now. But I even like some of his new stuff. A lot of people don't like the new stuff. It may be songs here and there. I like his stuff, especially when he first came out. I think he should have dropped that as an album. He dropped that as a mixtape. I think it was Touchdown, The Cause or something like that. He should have did that as an album instead of a mixtape. But as far as that, okay, number 3 is Jesus. Now I'm a bigger fan of Jesus than Gucci. That's another conversation.
But Jesus can rap though.
I was a big, I'm a big fan of Jesus. Now this is a little backstory on Jesus. This is a little backstory, and Ken, I want you got another story about Jesus. Now we got on Jesus not late, but first time I saw Jesus, it was a dude. I ain't gonna say none of their name, but it's a dude came to my cousin's house, cousin Quint, for selling mixtapes, and he had the mixtape had Jesus on there. Jesus standing on the album cover. I don't know if it's an album or mixtape. He's standing. I think he's standing up. I'm gonna have to go back. But anyway, he asked, "Do you want this that new Jesus?" He was telling him there's a new next person coming. And I ain't want to hear that and stuff like that. And stuff like that. And Kim, when you told me about Jesus, I don't know what you want to say about the little flow thing.
Oh man, for sure. I knew that's the story. Man, look, shout out to Miss McMillan, man. Science teacher, biology teacher, one of them at the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget our senior year. We supposed to have our senior prep rally or whatever it was, and we were trying to get people to come through. We were talking about trying to get a gang to and shot and gang to, and we were trying to get young Jesus. So you know what I'm saying? I was like, who? And people were telling Miss McMillan about it. I was like, yeah, we're gonna get young Jesus and come push you like young Jesus. They right mind when they themselves young Jesus or the kids these days, but man, look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. I got on Jesus here, you know, with that Thug Motivation 101, but man, I'm gonna tell you that So Isis song.
Yeah.
I did not like that song.
Hey Kim, I hated that song, boy. That was the most. That's like the top 5 most hated songs of all time in hip hop. That song is not to be recreated ever.
Hey Kim.
Right, to me, that's it. Gucci Mane back to me. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jeezy balls were straight in that song, but I was just like, man, whose song is this? I was like, man, I ain't fooling with Gucci Mane. This song trash.
Hey Kim. You know something? At that point in time, Gucci and Young Jeezy had the same flow.
Yeah.
Same flow.
Me?
That song trash.
I'm gonna put Jesus. This is my opinion, but I don't give a fuck. Jesus, Trap or Die. If not, maybe the greatest mixtape of all time.
I'm with you.
The greatest mixtape of all time. Even though T.I. started the trap wave, and he did do a good job starting the trap wave, but until Jesus put that Trap or Die out, it just went on another level then.
Mark, what that was, man? We ain't let that
That girl Snapchat.
But they're gonna be another episode mixtapes. But as far as if not the best mixtape of all time, Trap or Die. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Now, Britt.
I got.
What was your number 5 again?
It was Biggie.
You already told us about why. No, you did. Go ahead. My bad. Why did you pick Biggie?
Biggie was just lyrical. He just spoke to me different. So and plus that's why I grew up on a little bit. So not grew up on. I got that from you. So
appreciate it. And what was your second one?
Second one was who that name was my second one? It was Lil Wayne one.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, that was just hits after hits.
Okay. Okay.
And I just sat there and watched Lil Wayne just turn into the person he is, although way young.
Okay.
But it's still the fact that I sat there and watched that man speak on every song possibly.
Okay.
And just go off on every song.
Okay. Now, I think you said Schooler too.
Yep.
Why you pick Schooler? Out of top, within the top. It's interesting because why would you put him in your top 5? Like Schooler.
Schooler, lyrically wise, he can go off the dome with it. You can tell he's off the dome with it. And everything just come together like in that flow. The man started a whole wave before it was even a wave. Drake did it.
And he don't get his just due. I hope 2 Chainz and them, 2 Chainz help him out, give him his just due and stuff like that. But go ahead, my bad.
Schooler being doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Dropping hits after hits with no recognition.
Okay. Then number 5, you said was Tech.
Yep.
Why would you put Tech? Tech. Now I don't want to mess you up, but Tech, as far as a lot of people don't even know Tech, because Tech's still kind of coming up. So it's really interesting why you also put him in your top 5 too.
But it's just like a new age, Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm. You see the talent in him to be that? Okay.
You can see that. He say what he say poetic activist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He spit what come off the dome. Everything he say is coming from the heart.
So that's a lot of pressure on Tech. Shout out to Tech. He said it first. Britt said it. Britt put the pressure on you. Okay, you in school, but definitely Tech. Yeah. Okay, Maurice, your top 5. I'm gonna ask you anyway, but I see why isn't a lot of people top 5. But I'm still want to get your opinion on it. Number 5, you said was LL Cool J.
Mm-hmm.
And some people I don't have to ask why you pick him in your top 5, but I'm gonna ask why you put him in your top 5.
His style, when he did it, and ran with it. I like the way he made hard beats,
mm-hmm.
and then he just went off on them.
And I think also too,
it's his own style. He had his own lane in the 80s, early 80s.
Okay. Now, what was your number 4?
He got one of the best diss records out.
Yeah, don't forget that. Don't forget that.
So just
Strikers back.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't talk about that, but that diss record is in the top 5. Period.
They gonna build another episode as for diss records and stuff like that too. All right, number 4. Who was your number 4?
Number 4 was Ice Cube.
Why would you put Ice Cube in your top 5? Because he knows to many rappers he's not underrated, but as to a lot of people he's real underrated. Like he's a legit top 5 person. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's a top 5. Period. It should be anybody, but like you said, he's so underrated because I guess he went off and did those movies, so people start more recognizing him as a actor and producer more than a rapper. So that's why I think that what he went down in the top 5 different people. But he got just straight skills and talent because he was doing different things more than just rap. As far as like rap, he's the greatest storyteller in hip hop history, along with Slick Rick.
Okay.
Slick Rick. You just listen to his lyrics and he'll take you on the journey of his hood.
Mm-hmm.
And just by every song he made.
Okay. Now your number 3. Who's your number 3?
Doggy Dog.
Snoop. Why Snoop in your top 5?
His lyrics and flow.
That's hands down.
Hands down. And he's the only one who can do it like that with having a laid back personality.
Mm-hmm.
Not too many people like that, and then everybody cool and everybody doing it. Just his style and swag.
Mm-hmm.
He gives me style, swag, flow, lyrics. Right off the dome, he just whatever comes to his head just come out or just flow with it.
To me, he might be the most famous rapper of all time.
Mm-hmm.
You might have Drake and who else?
Everybody knows Snoop Dogg.
Drake, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, they might be up there, but like Snoop, like people don't even have to talk English, they know who Snoop Dogg is. Yeah, that too. Alright. Number who's your number 2?
Biggie.
Why is Biggie in your top 5?
Well, Biggie my top 5 because he's one of the greatest of all time. Because he had lyrics, straight lyrics. That not too many people nowadays in this generation still don't understand what he be talking about.
Okay. I want to ask this question about Biggie.
He's one of the greatest.
Before I ask this question, I'm going to ask y'all, before I don't want to mess it up. How many albums Biggie got?
Shit, that's a good question.
I think Biggie only got 2 albums.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say either 2 or 3. That's the only thing I can think of.
Why would y'all put this? No disrespect. I just want to ask this question. Why would y'all put somebody in y'all top 5 that only got 2 albums versus somebody that got 5 or 6 albums? Went hard. This just a question. This is all of y'all. Anybody chime in.
So who's the one with the 6 albums? Let's say Lil Wayne.
How many albums Ice Cube got?
Ice Cube got a lot of albums.
Why he not over Biggie?
He like 10. And lyrics.
Why he not over Biggie?
I think he got hands down, got better lyrics.
You see where I'm coming from, though.
Yeah, but like I said, Big got lyrics, and Ice Cube was more like he got lyrics too, but more like a storyteller, like I said.
Well, you see why I asked that question as far as people. Why would you put Biggie? No, there's no disrespect now. We just talking now. Why would you put Biggie over Ice Cube? It kind of messed Ice Cube up in a way. Like I bust out these 6 albums. Well, I don't know how many albums. I'm just talking. All these albums, and somebody that barely got 2 albums.
Well, the word
over me.
The word can relate more to what Biggie was saying when he had a lot of his song more than Ice Cube. See, Ice Cube more pro-black in his day. He probably not like that now, but back then he was. So you got to think about that. Biggie, he didn't just care.
Not necessarily because you could do it. Well, this is a bad example because I will say pop, but kind of a bad example. But like that's why I was trying to ask the question again. Like it's unfair to rappers like LL Cool J, Ice Cube, those rappers on that caliber. Jay-Z. Those rappers like that. I put high quality music, lyrics, and everything else. It don't matter how hard I go. People still not gonna look at me. I'm still not gonna put myself over Big and Pop in most people's eyes. No matter how hard I go, I'm still not gonna be over them. You get what I'm trying to come from. Even though I still got Pop over them, but I'm just saying. What you say, Kendall?
I'm with you, man, but let me put it to you like this.
Mm-hmm.
Saying quality over quantity,
Mm-hmm.
and that's no disrespect to all the other guys. But like you can take some of them guys like Ice Cube had a lot of good songs, and LL Cool J and all those guys. But man, just think about the bangers, the straight heat that Biggie put out, and you're not even in my top 5, but I'm just saying, like think about the heat that he put out. As far as like most memorable songs,
Mm-hmm.
you think about like Biggie and the charisma, he had that video, but
20%. But if it go out, I just started on another one. But you go ahead.
alright, but so to me, that's why say those guys are elevated because they got momentum songs, they got so much charisma, they're very charismatic, and the way that they go about the flow and stuff. So I get it to where it's deep. 3 albums, 2 albums, however many he put out, that's all he needed, because at the end of the day, unfortunately, he had more heat than what those other guys, and that's no discredit to them. I'm just saying, like, when we think about songs like Juicy and Big Papa and all that stuff, and then even the stuff we did with Junior Mafia, banging, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And all the other mixtapes they did put out there. Hey man, dude, what you do with all that money? Anyway, not my we ain't going to that, but but so to me that's why there's a lot of quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I respect all y'all opinions on that. Mark, you have a question for all of us as far as top 5 or something related to that fashion as far as you want to ask?
Nah, I don't have none right now, but if one pop up, I'll throw that out there before it ends.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to ask you. Why Tupac in your top 5? I forgot to ask
That's
you.
self-explanatory right there, so I don't have to explain that one.
I'm rushing the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I turned out. Roll, man. That's all you can do.
That's all you do. All right, kill him.
That's all you need. No introduction needed.
I got one. Top. Well, I ain't gonna say.
Hold on. Hold that. I forgot to ask Kendall why his top 5. Can you remember what you were gonna say? I'm gonna ask you that after I ask Kendall this stuff.
Yeah.
Write it on your phone.
Yeah. I don't know.
Why I keep testing you, Britt? But anyway, hey everybody, count how many times I touch Britt while I'm talking to him. Kendall, who's your top? Who's your number 5?
I ain't have been in no certain order.
Okay.
Outkast was the last one I said.
Why was Outkast in your top 5?
Man, I ain't gonna say Rosa Parks, man. What's the name of that song? Me and You.
I know this song, yeah. And your cousin too.
Just
Yeah.
that today.
Elevator. That ain't elevator.
Yes, it is.
That's elevator.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all we used to do. And come in the slam the Cadillac. Man, watch out now.
Old school.
Even the song that they did, like one of my favorite songs that they did with Slick Rick. Shout out Slick Rick. I know y'all. I was talking about him earlier, but that song,
Slick
The
Rick.
Story, man, that song was the truth.
You got a charge.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? The songs that they came out with, which is good. And, you know, I fuck with him.
Okay. Who's your next person in your top 5?
Drake was messed up. Drake is his generation. Believe it or not, he got the old school wave in the new school. He's just so diverse. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of it before. You know what I'm saying? He can come with the love songs. He can come with the street bang. He can come with the dance songs. You know what I'm saying? The man just keep putting out hits, man.
Yeah.
People hate it. People like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? But the man, he make hits, so that's why I feel straight in.
Like, it's crazy. Have we ever had anybody, people top 5, like, what greater success of Lil Wayne could have had? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like,
You got it.
how since Drake been on top, I'm gonna just say top 2 to be safe. Top 2 rappers. Well, we think he had a 10-year. Well, he's still prime now, but I'm just say he got a 10-year run. See, and he was before that 10-year run, he was still straight, but he was still on the come up. But like in 2020, since 2010, like he been on the run as top 2 rappers. God damn. Yep. So he gonna be in like, he ain't your top 5, but he gonna be like, when people start talking about top 5 again, like I won't be surprised they have him in the top 5. Like people older than us, not too old because they still gonna be on the older school rapper. But I'm just saying, like probably no more than like 5-10 years older than us. Those people in those groups, they gonna put Drake in there. Like you just had to give it to him. He been running the game. Okay. Now what was the third person?
It was a comedian.
Now why comedian in your top 5?
Man, I ain't know. Bang and screw, man. I think I had all the comedian mixtape, the greatest hits, the mixtape Messiah, all of the mixtape Messiahs from like 1 through, I think he had like 8 of them. I had the Color Changing Click, the Bobby Boucher, Home Pimps, and I had all the mixtapes, man. So like that screw his flow the way that he the way that he could put like words together, like man, look, I got to give you one. He was saying that I can see in a chick's mind like she got a glass forehead. All I gotta do is let her ride on glass forehead. I'm just like, man.
Ooh.
Hold on, I got one more, man. He was rapping. He was like, I'm a demonstrate how to switch 20s to 22s and put them on straight. And I'm like, like wordplay like that. It's just, you know, saying why so simple. It's just like it make you think. I'm like, what? How you managed to make that wordplay go together like that? But anyway, it ain't so long comedian, but you know, what I'm saying Paul.
Like his flow was like, to me, his flow was effortless. Like, one thing I understand, not Lil Wayne, but comedian there said, he said, because a lot of people look at Jay-Z. You hear a lot of rappers say that now. A lot of people look at Jay-Z, one of the first one I heard do first, and Lil Wayne just freestyle top of their head, right? And he's saying it hurt a lot of rappers too. I understand a vibe type, but it hurt a lot of rappers too. He said how he got his freestyles so tight, he wrote first. But you really don't see that as far as fundamentals. Like, how many people you know that write now or claim to write? And you can tell when some people be freestyling, like, it might vibe be right, but it don't, you know what I'm saying? It don't sound right. Like, huh? It be off. Like, people look at Lil Wayne and Jay-Z so much, and they say they don't they freestyle, they don't write that down.
But they perfected it.
They perfected that. Cause Lil Wayne used to write until he I think he rhymed the whole notebook out and just threw it away or something and stuff like that. But that kind of hurt. I like what comedian there said about that. Like, well, who's like, okay, you got two more. Who was the second one you say?
Lil Wayne.
Why Lil Wayne?
Lil
Okay.
Wayne, Lil Wayne was like those type of guys that, you know what I'm saying, not too many people can branch off from the group and do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you see True Now did it. This is staying for too long. Shout out True Now. But Lil Wayne broke off the Hot Boys, and when he came out with The Block Is Hot, came out, you know, and when his second album didn't really do too good, but then he came out with 500 Degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Somebody said fire. So you know what I'm saying. Then after 500 Degrees, and he just started killing us with the car. Somebody just killing us outside the corner. And I'm just like, the sustained success, and man can freestyle out, man can flow on any beat. Like the band is so good, they probably could freestyle all of us having a conversation right now.
Yeah.
They should probably just freestyle along that. So you know what I'm saying, sustained success, man. Shout out to Lil Wayne.
And I know I'm kind of. Well, you go ahead. My bad.
If we had to put our top 5 in order, he's definitely 1B on my list. That's strong for me. It's 1B on my list.
That was like, for me, that was like 1A, 1B, Pac and Lil Wayne. I know I'm kind of biased to Lil Wayne sometimes, or most times, but like, I forgot what I was gonna say. But dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was good too. What Wayne did? Fuck, I don't forget now. I forgot now. Well, if I think about it, it'll come up. Look at them. 10%. So I can always record on another phone, but like your number one, who your number one was again?
Tupac, man. The GOAT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. You talking about? Like, man, you think about his songs, man. You think about, let me stop real quick. You got Hail Mary. Think about all the lyrics in Hail Mary. And then finally you think about his other song, which was I wound up having Gotta Get Up.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Two different types of soul. And then you think about California Love.
Mm-hmm.
And
even died in LA.
then you flip that and buy his other song, Brenda's Got a Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like the different stuff, man, just like Maurice said, he was before his time.
Mm-hmm.
And like just spit. So the GOAT.
Go. Mm-hmm. Yep. Straight. You got what was your question, Britt? If you remember.
Why you put the hand in that pocket? Why you put that hand in that
I'm gonna hit you again.
But what rappers changed the game? Now I ain't gonna say what artists changed the game. As in, I ain't gonna say just as in making music.
Influence.
I mean change the game.
Influence.
Yeah, influence the game and change everything.
Me personally, Wayne, cause nobody like
Wayne
for as
won.
like a lot of new rappers, they bit off Wayne. You can tell. Style, like everything else, it was Lil Wayne. Then I would also put in Kanye as far as beats and skateboard type people, being more comfortable in the rap game. And I also put in Future influence, and it was Drake. You got to put him in there. Drake, no mind. He made people comfortable as they could say what their feelings is and stuff like that. What you think, Kim?
For me, it's Drake and like what you said about Drake and Lil Wayne. Like you think about Lil Wayne, like you give an example real quick. I don't know the name of the song, but if you go and listen to Lil Uzi album, new album, which is straight by the way, man, it's one song. I thought that was Lil Wayne rapping. Like you could see the influence of like the way his word played the bars. You could tell it was just the influence of Wayne, man. You think about how Wayne was the first one. He had his dreads, the way he dressed, the way he carried himself, and you see so many rappers like copying his style. So to me, Lil Wayne did to the hip hop game what Allen Iverson did for the NBA.
Yeah. And I also, my bad, I also put not as of right now rappers, but doing it just say 15, 20 years ago, Jay-Z was that type of rapper as far as influence. Of course, you can put Tupac. He influenced everybody. That's a given. But Jay-Z, as far as cool and stuff like that, especially when he had that song, I forgot what song it was. Change Clothes. I think that's his song. That one, Change Clothes, and make people they can switch it up and stuff like that. Nas as far as haircut and stuff. Now, Marty, what you who do you think influence?
The most influential person nowadays. that was the question.
Yeah, who you think influence the game
right now?
Right now, or period. It can be both.
One period. I got Tupac, and nowadays I say Drake.
Okay.
I say Drake. So Drake's style and flow, they ain't never had nothing like that before. Somebody can rap and sing like that, like the way he do it. And Tupac, just being revolutionary. Just the way he did things, care for family, his style, swag, the way he stood up for injustice, everything, peace, everything.
And he brought light skin back then.
I get the joke.
Hey, Junior, when you said that, Marty just looked.
Marty, you got another question, Marty?
I ain't no killing.
But hold on. I think who influenced the game, like I said, Wayne. What's his name? Just in my head. I can't think of his name. I know Snoop did. Snoop changed the game.
Okay.
Ice Cube changed the game.
Okay.
Them three right there changed the game. And Master P.
Woo, yeah.
So shout out Master P.
Shout out Master P.
Shout out to P.
All of them changed the game.
Okay, yeah, he did. As far as the independence. Like.
He could have kept them shoes.
As far as Master. And for Master P, I understand like the independence and stuff. That's like that.
Business wise.
I don't know if y'all remember Cash Money, Master P. Remember they used to sell them. Well, they chain more cheap, but you go to the bootleg. They had the bootleg chain, Cash Money, No Limit.
No Limit chain.
9.
Them chains are made out of plexiglass.
But yeah, Maury, what you had a question? Kelly, you got a question you want us to go on?
I do have one though. I ain't trying to go, too far off topic, but I know this is another episode, but it's not really so much questions, it's more of a statement, man. Shout out to my boy Styles people, the kids, and the Locks.
Shout out to the Locks.
Like those guys, underrated bars. You know what I'm saying? So like I know they're underrated rappers. That's a story for another time. But Jada Kiss is like that free agent that keep going to different teams and keep leading the team in scoring. You know what I'm saying? You think about Jada Kiss was with Bad Boy. He left and was with Rough Riders. The Rough Riders went to Rockefeller. Then Rockefeller went to Def Jam. I'm talking about just going there with Rockefeller, tied with JT and scoring. You know what I'm saying? With Rough Riders, tied with DMX and scoring. You know what I'm saying? So like, shout out to Jada Kiss and Styles, Nick Mox, She Luch, my boy She Luch. And I fuck with the Locks. I just want to put that out.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. Y'all got anything else to say?
That's it for me, buddy.
That's it.
Okay then.
You have anything else, buddy?
Nah, I don't got nothing. We about to wrap this episode up. I hope it don't cut off. Britt, give them your Instagram again.
OG_Kane_.
Maurice.
It's Swaggy_Reese. Follow that. Hit that follow button.
Okay.
Subscribe to my YouTube, same.
Okay. Kim.
The show, man, at King McCall 86, you know what I'm saying? Straight food shit. We gonna figure something out with the YouTube and stuff like that. I ain't on Twitter. I'm too lazy, man. So don't but other than on Instagram show, man, we make niggas laugh, we make niggas get mad and cry and all that shit public.
Well, you know who I am. Nathan Taylor. Follow me on Instagram at the Real White House Prince. Instagram, Twitter. I got all that. I have I got another podcast. It's just on 2 episodes. You look there on Spotify too. And check it out. And that's about it. I'm glad y'all tuned in. Wait till next episode. We're gonna keep on coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Alright then, I'll see y'all next time.
Maybe I can smoke a blunt with your boy.